Today marked the final day of jury selection in the quadruple murder trial of Anthony Garcia. Now, with Aaron Murray inside the courtroom for the final cuts of prospective jurors, we're now getting a new perspective on how this process plays out.
Definitely two very different styles. Starting with the prosecution, that was County Attorney Don Klein. He did the questioning. Now, he was very to the point, often going in order of how people were seated. He also was very good with names, rarely having to glance down to remember who he was addressing. Now, as for the defense, that was local defense attorney Jeremy Jorgensen. Now, Jorgensen went around the room more randomly, picking people he had identified for certain questions. Now, his form of questioning was also much more wordy. He did admit to the jury that he did not have as much experience as Klein, even saying he was a bit nervous. And that did show from time to time. Sometimes he would have to rephrase or repeat questions because the potential jurors or the judge even did not understand.
It's probably the toughest one I've ever done. Not only the length, but we talked about it. I'm not sure if you were there at the beginning, but it was tough. I mean, this amount of publicity, this is the sort of case that cutting through all of the things that people know about it and figuring out who the correct juror is going to be it was a task.
We did see more people also dismissed even before the attorneys started using the strike system to narrow down the pool. A father was dismissed, saying he could not be impartial concerning the murder of 11-year-old Thomas Hunter. He said he would be thinking about his own children too much. Health was also another reason one man was let go after he was explaining that he sometimes gets panic attacks when looking at graphic images. In his case, Judge Randall stepped in. He said he would be concerned about the man's welfare. Matthew?
Thanks, Aaron. Klein did not want to make a comment after selection today. The trial will begin with opening arguments early Monday morning.